Okay, we're live.
Okay, so today we're gonna look at a couple of Blitz deck. Uh, we did a poll on the Infinity card collectible on cards Discord channel to see which Blitz deck you guys wanted to look at. Because we will do only two because otherwise it would take too long. So we look at Chain, who had the most of votes, and at Prism, she doesn't want to focus. Here we go. Who had the second most of vote, and Brute was just behind, and nobody wanted to see the poor warrior guy. Nobody, not a single vote. And just to show you, because I've been around for a while, this was the last starter deck that I purchased. Before this one, this was 1994. And that's a revised starter deck. They were not that good. There was only two rare, if I remember. Uh, but yeah, that's the only one I threw all of them. This one is a bit bunged off, but wanted to show you they were bigger. So they kind of tried to copy this design. And yeah, I don't think many of you open revised starter deck, so I just wanted to show you. So, sorry about my camera that looks she doesn't want to focus today. She just doesn't want. But I will try my best. And so we're gonna look at Chen. Okay. So we're gonna play some games. But before I want to walk through the deck and kind of explain kind of like what are the key cards, what are the goal of the deck, and what are the equipment that come with this deck. So all those champion in those pre-constructed deck have 20 life. So it's not like there is a Kano like at 15. So Chain, you have the once per turn action, create a Soul Shackle token. Your next Rune Blade or Shadow action this turn gains Go Again. And it have Go Again, obviously. So the goal of Chain is that you want to go wide. Like, it allow you to do 2 attack every turn. At least 2 attack. So it's not like something like Dorinthia where you want to do a very strong attack and go tall. You want to go large and do many attack during the same turn, if possible both physical and arcane, to kind of force the opponent to use a lot of their card. Uh, a good turn is like if your opponent use 3 cards from their hand, they can't really do anything. Uh, so you want to, if possible, do 2 attacks plus 1 rune chant at the minimum. And Galaxy Black is pretty cool because I mean if it want to focus, please, maybe. So it costs 1 attack, and if you have played a card from your banish zone, it attacks for 3, and if it hit, it does 1 arcane damage. So uh to like a typical turn with nothing fancy is like you play one. We're gonna go through the deck, but you play one whatever card from your. You play one Rifted Torment from your banish zone. I mean, you make your token before. If I find the token, yep. So you play that, it have Go Again, and because you played a card from your banish zone, you play with Galaxy Black, and it's gonna attack for 3, and they have to. If they don't block, they take 3+1 arcane. And if they block, well, they have to block for 3. And uh, if you are like having event like pre-constructed versus pre-constructed, you actually have quite a lot of cards that block only for 2. And even in Blitz, I don't know if you can see the two, even in Blitz, in normal deck, except like Guardian maybe, a lot of cards block for 2. So 3 is actually, 4 obviously would be better, but if they block for 2, your attack for 3, well, they take 1 arcane and 1 damage. And that's the minimum that you want to do, is this and this. Um, So if possible, you want to do more than that. You have your equipment. You have this card that is rare, and I believe you can't pull it. I think it's only in the Blitz deck. And it's not that great. It has Spell Void 1. In Constructed, I don't know if it's that good. Spell Void 1, I mean, against Wizard, that doesn't look so appealing. Uh, but it's better than nothing. It doesn't block for anything. But the Snapdragon Scalers is excellent. I mean, like a lot of deck use this card. Oh, too bright. So it give your attack action with cost 1 or less go again. So typically that's good, This is a card that you find in Dorantia or in Ira deck. So this kind of summarize the goal of a chain deck. The goal of a chain deck is that you want to do many attacks that are uh, uh, relatively cheap, so that it's hard for the opponent to block. So it's kind of like Kadachi for 1, Kadachi for 2, and E-Strike or something like that. Except, well, you can play cards from your banish zone, which makes it easier. So we're gonna look at the kind of the cost of cards, um, and like which one are good. There is this dude that looks really amazing, and even if it's not foil, it looks amazing. We will see how it's played. It looks a bit clumsy, but he does 1 arcane damage each time you play a non-attack card, and then you can tutor your key card, which is Soul Reaping. So this card is like insanely good. Sadly, you can play only one, and if you buy a Blitz deck, well, you already have it. So if you pull another one, well, good for you, but you can't do anything with it. Uh, so it costs 6, and then you should not play it for 6. You may banish one or more card from your hand rather than pay the cost. So like all your blood depth cards, they are better in your banish zone than anywhere else. So if you have one blood depth card in your hand, well, you can just banish it and play Soul Reaping, or you can just banish 2. It's better than a card with blood depth is better in your banish zone than in your arsenal anyway. I mean, you're gonna take damage, but if you play chain, you know that you're gonna either kill your opponent or kill yourself. And it attack for 6. Uh, And well, if they have carded their soul, it have go again. Which, if you play any pre-con versus pre-con deck, that there is a 50% chance that you play against a guy with card in their soul. In Blitz, I didn't see much Prism deck, but I know some people are building it. I play against some uh, Boltin deck. I don't know how relevant it is, but if you play against a light hero, it have go again. So it means you can play this, and then you play you play what you just discarded. Let's say you play Rifted Torment. Like you discard you banish Rifted Torment to play Soul Reaping for free. It have go again if you play against a light hero. Then you pitch whatever to play Rifted Torment. Before that you made your shackle with chain, and then you can attack with Galaxy Black. And it costs you just 2 and 1, so just one blue. So for 1 blue you can do 3 attack, which is insane. And if you really and it costs you only 3 card, basically, because you banish this to pay for that. And I think the way to really go even like beyond is when you can use a scaler, but the scaler work only for action card that cost 1 or less. And I think a good chain deck should have a lot of cheap attack. So we're gonna look a bit at the cost of the card. Uh, so this dude is free. I don't know where to put it. Apparently my camera will hate this guy. There is 4 Warmonger recitals, which is kind of good because it's like a drone of brutality. It allows you to put one card back at the bottom of your deck because you can mill yourself pretty quickly with chain. So this is good. And also it's very good if you combine it with what I just showed you, with Soul Reaping, because it puts Soul Reaping back in your deck. So this is good, and it costs just one, it boosts. This is a good card. Except it block for two, which is kind of annoying. Those are like cost zero card. Those are like cheap, they are nice. I mean, all those Blitz decks, they are kind of easy. They are cut in two. You have the red card that are the one that you want to play to kill your opponent, and you have the blue card. Uh, there is not much in the middle. Uh, but like you see all those cards that cost two, it's kind of hard to play a card that costs two. You want really cheap cards for this kind of aggro deck. If you are used to Ira, I think it play a bit like Ira. I mean, Ira also have like very good card. Uh, I mean, here it's a beginner deck, but you can mix it with some good card too. And allowed rights cost one, so you can still combine it with a scaler. Uh, like this card, I think is kind of crap. Uh, I mean, it's nice, but it costs three. And three gonna cost you a blue, and you don't have so many blues, so you might have to pitch two cards to play that. And it give your next attack action card a cost one, of cost one or less this turn, plus one attack and go again. Which, I mean, it's a good effect, but for three, I don't think it's worth it. I mean, that's a rare, but you know, I I don't I think that's cost too much, and all your big hitter costs more anyway. Um, so we have then we have the blue. Oh, well, we have a bit more. I don't think there's any yellow. Oh, there are three yellow, four yellow. Uh, so Ghostly Visit, same, is good. You can play it from your banish zone, cost one. You can combine it with a scaler. Typically, you want to pitch one blue. There are not so many blue. You want to pitch one blue and attack two or three times per turn. It's really exactly same than Ira. You pitch one blue and you're gonna Kodachi for one, Kodachi for two, and do an attack. You try like that. Well, we have less clear. Um, so then we have those Spell Shadow. I also think that's not that good because it costs two to allow you to play one card from your banish zone. But I mean, if your deck is built well, and this deck is not built that bad, your card in your banish zone already they can be played anyway. So I guess that's a yellow, so that's not that bad, but I would put it as like I don't especially want to play it. Um, and then a very very key card. It's not a monarch card. I forgot. I think that's from crew. I think that's crew. Yeah, consuming volition. This card is very 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 good. It costs one. It attack for four. It block for three, which is always good. If you have dealt arcane damage this turn, it gain. If this hits a hero, they discard a card. Four is always a magic number because to block it, you need either you block with three and you take one damage with a card, or you block with two and then well that's a 2 for 1, so that's good. And it costs one, which means you can pitch with the scalers. It can't be played from the banish zone, but you can't have everything. So I think this is kind of one of the big haymaker. And for the red card, well, yeah, they put one Owl from Beyond. Uh, everybody is leaving. I bought them. Uh, and this is an okay card. It just give +3. Same, like it costs two to boost an attack. I think it's not that great, but it's not that bad. This one though is pretty good. Cost one, that's what you want. Cost one, deal two arcane damage and three attack. I think that's what you want. Because it's like two attack in one and it costs one. And then they put this card. That is just a big attack for 3. Nothing very fancy. But if you have the resources, it's good to have. Anyway, that's a yellow. So all your blue are typically just resource to play that. I don't think you will ever play any of those, most likely. Uh, so those are the cards that you want to play. And you have a theme in chain deck is that you kind of want to play a lot of non-attack card, and the main one is Seed of Agony. It gives your next attack uh, 1 arcane damage, and so the yellow one work with attack that costs 1 or less, and the red one attack that costs 2 or less. That's why I'm saying everything that costs 3 is kind of not really built for this deck. Uh, Ideally, you want more 0, but like yeah. Um, I mean, we're gonna see how it looks. I think I gave you the idea. The idea is like you want to maybe 3 attack per turn if possible, and uh, you want to keep your blue to play those attack, and don't try desperately to play those like three costs because it's much better to do 3 attack that attack for 2 or 3 than to do 1 big attack for 9. I mean, depend the case, but uh, I don't think that's what chain is about. The blue, I think you need more blue, but that's just how the deck is built. So, uh, I think we're gonna give it a try. I don't know where my shackles are. And I don't know, what do you want to, which deck do you want to play? Like, you want to roll a dice to see, or
Sure.
is there a deck that
Like the
you
only
lost?
deck I've played with so far is Bolton.
Or you can play Bolton. I think that's probably one of the best one. So, uh, yeah, you can play Bolton.
Sure.
Right. Only flip flop stay with us. The other one we are bored by my monologue. But I feel like if you don't know what the purpose of a deck is, you just play card in your hand without any plan, and that you need to know which card will allow you to win the deck, the match.
Right.
I think.
You want to play? Do you want me to put the mentor card in there?
Oh yeah, yeah, put it. Yeah, yeah. We.
Just in case it comes
I
up.
think because I think for chain especially, I think the mentor is good because you're not gonna play from card from your arsenal that much. Uh, because you want to play card from your banish zone, and typically you want resource. The card in your hand are resource. I mean, except maybe consuming volition. That's a card that you would like to play, but so it's fine to take the slot. Um, but like for other like I don't know, for decks that want to do like a gigantic turn, I try again with one more light. Anyway, we'll see. Let me put the live thingy, not this one. Yeah, I play Kano usually, so I always start at 15. I'm happy to start at 20. Let's roll the dice. Well, 4. And I
Just
noticed,
one. Just one dice,
uh,
or did
no,
you roll
2
two?
dice. I did 4 with 2 dice. I am very
Okay.
good at rolling dice.
Okay.
Um,
I got a
so
5.
I think that depends how your deck is built. I still, because you want to have a lot of shackles to have to banish a lot of cards. Normally, I would say chain prefer to go second because that's an aggro deck. But because you want to have those shackle on so quick, I'm not so sure about it. So just for the sake of it, I will say that I go first, just because I want to have more shackles
Sure.
on, uh, and we will see how it goes.
All right.
I draw my 4 cards. All right, so I can tell you already this deck is not built so well because, like I said, there is not enough blue and there are tons of red. Red are cool, but You need to have that's yeah, it's not mana curve, but you need to have the resource to play your card. Um, I mean, I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make a shackle because that's why I wanted to start. And I think I will just uh I will just pitch. Oh man, those cards are so expensive. I will pitch a yellow and play Warmonger's Recital that give +3 attack, and if this hit, it go in the bottom of my deck. And I will play a Consuming Volition. So I'm coming for 7, and if it hit, you discard a card. I mean, on first turn you don't care so much, but and it have go again. That's kind of
And how much is it hitting for?
7.
7. Alright, I'll block for 6.
Okay, so you take 1 damage and you discard a card.
Just one of these? Oh, I have to discard if that hits? Oh, okay, I'll just
Yeah,
might as well use it to block then.
but that's what I was saying. This card
Okay.
is very very good.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, I didn't deal arcane damage. So it doesn't work. Sorry.
Okay.
That was wishful thinking. Yeah, you just take 1.
Okay.
I was already in the matrix. Um, and then I will just tap again. I pitch a red and I will attack with Galaxy Black. It just does 1. I mean, Shane really needs to have card from his banish zone. That's why I thought I, I still think maybe going first is good, just to have the Soul Shackle on as soon as possible.
Okay, I'll
So
just
just
block.
for 1.
Yeah, I'll block it.
Yeah. I mean, that is nothing. Just because I hit with a Warmonger Recital, uh,
Oh, rough.
the card go in the bottom of my deck, which is good because I might take myself out. And I pass back to you.
Okay, now I will. Okay, I'll play an Express Lightning. Cost 0. I will charge once, so it's coming in for an attack of 4. Cost 0 to
Yeah,
play, and then I charge.
yeah. Um, well, not that great what I have in my hand, but like
I get +1 if you block with a card
yeah,
an
I
attack
know.
action. Okay.
So I mean, against Boltin, it's pretty easy. You you don't want him to get go again.
Yeah.
Um, so the simplest trick to be careful about is like if I block, his attack get go again. I mean, get +1, so then he can use his Boltwin ability.
Alright.
So I will not block, and if you have a reaction, then he will get go again. But
Yeah. I'll play this
that's fine.
reaction. Courageous
Yeah.
Steel Hand. Cost 0, so it gets
So that's
+3.
a red one. So I
Yeah.
take 7.
Yeah.
Okay. And do you give it go again or not?
Yeah, I'll give it go again. And then I'll play another Express Lightning for 4.
Well, okay. Well, that's good. So, as usual, when opponent have a very good turn, well, what you do is, well, you wait for your turn. And so I will block 4
Alright.
and I'll shackle 1. Okay, so that's a blood depth card, so I will put it here. I can play this turn. Um, so there is a, you might want to wait to do a lot on the same turn, uh, but I'm so far from that I will just play them as soon as they come. Especially I have only 2 cards in hand, so I will activate chain to make 1 more soul shackle. I pitch a blue, I play Rifted Torment. Uh, I played from my Banny Zone, so it deal 1 arcane damage to target hero, and it come for 4.
Okay, I'll just block
And
3.
I have 1 floating.
Yeah, just block
So
3.
you take 1 arcane.
Yeah.
Uh, and with my go again, I will swing with my Galaxy Black, and it attack for 3, and if it hit, it deal 1 arcane damage.
Okay. Okay, I'll block for another 3.
Yeah, that's perfect. That's typically what you want out of a turn. I used two card, you used 2 card, but one of the card was from my Banish Zone. I will end my turn and pass back to you.
Okay, on
So
my
technically I
turn.
use 1 card, you use 2 card. I mean I use 2 card, you use 2 card.
Uh,
Ballpoint card are very cheap.
yeah, I'm gonna play Invigorating Light. Costs 3, so I'll pitch a blue. And it's coming in for 6. If
I mean
it
for 6.
if
So
there's no
tip
cards in
like
my soul, I get to put it in my soul.
yeah. Like with chain I feel like the card in your hand typically if they are not blue, you don't really care about them because you want to play from your banish zone
Yeah.
and you want to protect your life total. Uh, so you want either blue card or card that uh, are non-attack cards. So I mean I have those 2 piercing shadow eyes. Well, actually, I will block with those 2. Those are 2 red. Uh, I don't know. I block like that, so I block 6.
Okay. That goes into my soul.
So I
And that's
neutralize
end of
his
my turn.
turn.
Yep.
And at the beginning of my turn, I have my mentor card. So at the start of your turn, if Sutcliffe is face down in your arsenal, you may turn him face up. Whenever you play a non-attack action card, deal 1 arcane damage to each hero and put a lesson counter on Sutcliffe for each damage dealt this way. Then if there are 3 or more lesson counter on Sutcliffe, banish him, search your deck for a specialism card, put it face up in your arsenal and shuffle your deck. So that's why your non-attack cards are important in this deck, but it didn't put that many. And I block with 2 of them, so nothing that exciting. I have 2 Soul Shackle, so let's flip it. Nothing. Oh no! That's bad.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's bad, so you see? See? Not that good. I mean, that's kind of risky. Um, I don't believe there are many. No, I don't think there are any cards. So I mean, so I will never tutor anything, but I can still deal some damage. Um, so what I'm gonna do is I will still make a shackle because that's I think you can't just play like assuming you will beat your opponent with card in your hand. You need to make those shackles. That's just what I think. Sorry, this was last turn. I will pitch a blue and play a piercing shadow vise from my hand. Uh, I didn't do any arcane damage, sadly, and there is no way to deal any arcane damage. So it just attack for 4 and it have go again because of my soul shackle.
So attacking for how much again? Sorry.
4, sorry, 4.
4. I'll just block for 3.
Yeah, you take 1, and with my go again on my last resource, I attack with my Galaxy Black for 1 because I didn't get anything good with my soul shackle.
Is it just 1?
Yeah, but if it hits, it did 1 arcane damage. That's why it's not that bad actually. It kind of like it's kind of 2. Like either you use a card or you take 2. So I think it's a very good
So
weapon.
if
I
I
like it.
don't block, then I can use this to block the arcane, right?
Yes, you can.
Okay, so I'll do that. I won't block the 1, but then I'll block the
Okay.
arcane with this
Yeah.
cloak.
And I will pass the turn. and hope that I will get better stuff out of my Soul Shackle. Draw my card.
Okay, on my turn, I'll play. Um, I'll play a Rising Solar Tide for one. I'll pitch a yellow Rising Solar Tide. I have one floating, and it's coming in for 5. And if it hits, I put it into my Hero Soul.
Mm-hmm. Well, um, because you have a card in your Hero Soul already, that's where it starts to become kind of sketchy. Because there is two ways, I feel, to play against Boltwin. Either you let him get tons of cards in his soul, and then it's not so useful, but that's a bit dangerous. Uh, or I think I have to get you use your cards. What do I play? No, I don't have anything really good. You said for 4, right?
Coming in for 5.
5.
Rising Solar
That's
Tide.
I will block for 5, so it get +1. So no, I'm taking 1 damage, waiting for you to know if you do something.
Um, no, that's it.
I take 1. Do you give it go again as a reaction?
Um,
So you,
no,
you
not
need
this
to
turn.
say it before I take my damage.
Yeah, no, not this
Just
turn.
okay. Well,
So
not
if
that
it
bad.
it hit, so it's going into the soul.
Yeah. So I banish 3 now. Okay, I have 1. That's a blue one, though that's not what you are looking for. Another blue, not really good. Well, I have 3. Okay, so that's sadly in my hand. I don't. That's why I said I need to be cheap. So like it's 1, 3, 4. Uh, Either you want to play everything. Um, what do I do? Um, yeah. Hmm. I really need to deal some arcane damage, but it's not so easy with this deck. Um, so I think anyway I will make a shackle and I will. Damn, this card is just bad. Um, yeah, it's pretty bad, but whatever. Um, I will pitch a blue anyway. I need to pitch something, and so then I have to think what do I do with my 3 whistles. That's why this card costing 2. It's okay. Uh, but ideally I want to keep it for when I deal arcane damage, and I don't have anything that deal arcane damage right now. Um, so I think. Oh, that's tough. Even though that's not very exciting, uh, I will play this card because block for 2, it costs 2, so that's annoying, but it's like I want blue in my hand. So this costs 2, still have 1, and then I will play Ghostly Visit, and ideally I will keep those 2 for next turn. I mean, I will take some blood depth, so that sucks. So I'm coming for 7, uh, with go again, and no resource.
Coming in for 7.
Go again.
Um, how much life do I have? 16.
Yeah.
I'll block one. Take 6.
Okay. Got 10. With my go again, I will use either Iron Wave. So you can use it only if you played an attack action card and a non-attack action card. That's why those non-attack action cards are very important. Even though, and this one costs 2 for just +3, I feel that's kind of. But I use that, so I have 2 resources now. I could use that. It take 1 action, but I had 1 action from my go again because I use chain. So now I have 2 resources and can decide if I do this one or this one. Uh, I mean, you know what? I will use my Rift Bind for 1. Even though that's not a good card, just I don't want to get damage and I want to keep the Piercing Shadow Vise for a turn where I deal arcane damage. So this is just coming for 1. For 2 because I play a non-attack action this turn. So it's coming for 2.
Okay, I'll take 2.
So you don't block. I will use my Snapdragon Scaler to give it go again because it costs less than 1. And with my last resource, I will attack with my sword. So it's attacking for 3. And if you get if it hits, it deal 1 arcane damage.
Might as well let you keep hitting me. Yeah.
Oh, hold on, I forgot. Well, see, those mentor you can keep them long time and have on the table and you forgot because
Yeah,
I
yeah.
play a non-action. You took 1 arcane.
Okay.
Uh,
And then you're gonna do another.
So yeah, now I am betting for 3. But it's not gonna put any counter. I mean, I don't really care about the counter that is on it. Actually, I don't want counter on it much.
Yeah, you can
But
just hit me for the other 3, sure. Or 4 damage. Another 4 damage.
yeah, you sure? You're
Yeah.
gonna be at 3.
Yeah. You're gonna kill me anyways.
Okay.
There's nothing I can really do.
So that's typically what you want to do, like 3 or
You
4
want to do a
attack in
big,
one
big
turn.
attack like that. Make your
Uh,
opponent waste all their cards. Yeah.
It's not big. It's called go wide. It's like you want to do many attack at the same time.
Yeah. Okay.
So I will take 1 blood depth because I couldn't do everything, and I will draw my cards. Go ahead.
Okay. I'll play a take flight. It costs 1. I'll pitch a yellow. 1 floating.
So that's for 3.
Coming in for 3.
How many cards in your hand?
As an additional cost, I can charge.
Yeah, well, you don't
So
need to chug.
yeah, I'm gonna charge.
Okay. Well, you still
Um,
have. Yeah, you didn't block
so if
much.
I charge this turn, I can. The gains go again.
Okay,
Actually,
so that's
actually,
for.
I don't think I need to do that, right?
No, I
No, because I
think
can
you're
just
fine.
banish a card. Yeah, I'll
Yes.
keep this one still. All right. Oh wait, that was
So
the
that's
wrong one.
for
This one.
that's our yellow courageous.
Yeah.
So that's 2 or 3?
3.
3. Um.
Oh wait, no, I needed to. Yeah. No, I needed to do this other move. I need to charge. Sorry. Yeah, it's coming in for 3.
Yeah.
I can't really do what I wanted to do. Crap.
Well, I will block for. Huh. Well, it have go again anyway.
Oh yeah, that's
So
right.
I
Yeah.
just want to. I will use always my red one that costs the most. Um. So I block 3. I take 1.
It's only attacking for 3.
Yeah, but you charge this turn and Boltwin give it +1 because that's an attack.
Okay,
What
you're
I block.
blocking with attack. Okay.
Yeah.
Um. So on my go again, I'll play a Valiant Thrust. Um,
Ooh,
so it's coming in for 7,
6, 7. Oh
7,
my gosh.
maybe 8 if you block.
Yeah, I mean, well, I can really see the card in your arsenal,
Oh,
but
sorry.
you have to be careful.
Yeah, I
Uh,
should have turned my camera around. I didn't know exactly what we were doing.
so that's kind of like you took a lot of damage to do a big turn, and then it's kind of like I have to decide. Uh, so you are coming for 7. If I block, that's become 8. If you have a red courageous, that become 12. So if I don't want to lose, I need to be able to survive 12 damage. Uh, if I block with 6, I take 6. Right. Yeah, I will block with 6.
Yeah, it's only a yellow courageous steel hand, so it's another +2. So it's only gonna be
Yeah, I mean,
410.
it's just as a rule of thumb, it's better to assume
Yeah, yeah,
it's a
yeah.
red. Especially I'm a bit ahead, so that's 8,
10.
10. You
Yeah,
attack for 10, but you have +1. You charge this turn.
yeah,
Um, so you attack, so 7, 8, 10,
yep.
and I block for 6, so I take 4. Um, I think you have no more card and no resource, right?
Right. Yeah, I'm done.
Okay. Well, I'm happy I could keep one card in my hand. Um, let's see what I get. All right, that cost 1. That's good. Cost 1, 3, and consuming volition. All right, so typically your card in your hand are kind of like your resource. Your attack are what you pull out of your uh, what you mill at the beginning of your turn. Sadly, I only have a yellow in my hand, not a blue. I use already my thingy. Um, I still think, uh, well, I might pretty much lose, but I will make a shackle, like always, and I will pitch a yellow, and I will play. And it's always better to play red. Uh, I have one floating. It have go again. I play for 3.
Coming in for 3.
Mm-hmm.
Um, yeah, block 2.
Okay, you take 1, and with my 1 resource left, so I can choose. I can play Rift, a blue Rift Bind, which will be just for 1, but it means I take 1 less blood depth. Or I can be aggressive. I think I will be aggressive, and I will attack with Galaxy Black, so 3, and if you don't block, one arcade.
Hmm. Yeah, I'll block for 3.
Yeah, that's good. I'm killing myself slowly. I take 2 blood depth.
Okay, on my turn, I'll play a Battlefield Blitz. Cost 1. Pitch a yellow. Coming in for 5. No cards in hand, one floating.
Or 5. No card in hand. 1 card in hand.
No cards in hand.
Just 5. No floating. Does it have go again? Sorry, I forgot what the card does.
Only if I charged it gains go again.
Oh yeah. Well, well, I can't take 5.
I can't use Boltwin's
Ah,
ability since its base attack is still 1, right? Or its base
hmm.
attack is still normal.
Yeah. Well, so if I block, it will. Ah, well, no, you didn't charge. So, um,
Oh shit. Can I start that turnover?
yeah. Sure, go ahead, go ahead.
So I'll just attack with a hatchet first, so then I'll have one floating. Right? Is that how I should do it?
Yeah.
But then I can't gain
But,
go again still, right?
well, no, if you don't charge, you can't. You need to charge with Boltwin. Otherwise, you can't get
I
go
can
again.
still break these to go.
That doesn't work with the hatchet.
Oh, it
It
doesn't?
has to be a
Attack
action card
action.
that costs
Oh.
1.
Oh, and this doesn't actually cost or what?
No, that's not. Well, that's not an action card. That's
Weapon.
an
Okay,
attack
so I guess I'll
action.
still just do that then. I thought I would be able to
Yeah.
do them both. My bad.
Um. For 5. Okay. Well, I will block for 2 and take 3. Go to 1.
Okay.
Correct. Okay. Showtime. Uh. Yeah, the card that I say is not that good. Anyway, it doesn't have blood depth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is the card you want to see the most when you banish, because it costs 0 and it have go again, which means like you don't care. Like you can play it for free. This is like pure joy. Um, so I have a lot of attack that I can do, and I have a lot of red. Uh, so I will pitch a blue, same to optimize. And then I have kind of to decide. I really want to play this one and it combo. I want to do some arcane damage with Sutcliffe, Lord Sutcliffe. Uh, so I want to play as many non-attack cards as possible. So I want to do that, but this deal arcane damage if I do an attack that costs 2 or less. Uh, I don't have that many, you know, attack. I will make a shackle anyway, because I think you should always make a shackle. Um, I will, well, I pitch a blue, so I should do something with my blue. And I will play a Warmonger Recital. So I have 2 floating. Uh, because that's a non-attack action card, it deal, Sutcliffe deal 1 arcane damage to you.
Deals 1 arcane.
Uh, yeah, and I don't think you have,
Yeah,
you
I
have
could
1.
block with the
Is that,
halo. Yeah.
is that 1 or 2?
2. Spell void 2.
Well, up to you. I
But
don't have any. Well, I have this card you see here that do 2 arcane damage. So if it destroy, I will just do that and you are dead. So
yeah.
I think maybe better you don't use it and you just take 1.
Okay.
Um, so you got 1. Because otherwise, I mean, I will still probably
Use it.
play this,
Yeah. But now I'll
but
be able to
but
block
in,
that too. But you're
but
still gonna
anyway,
kill me, right?
yeah, because
I have nothing else to block
uh,
the arcane.
I play Seeds of Agony. That's do 1 more arcane because of Lord's Cliff.
Yeah.
And then you kind of have to destroy it now.
Yeah. And then on next turn,
And
then you'll play that one that does too. Yeah.
and then I do this one, and I still have 1 left, so I can use my sword if I can find where my sword is. Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, so that's kind of like how, so you really want to have those Seeds of Agony in your Banish Zone. You want to have the red cheap one and everything else, like you want blue in your hand and cheap red in your Banish Zone. And I think everything else, like if you have red in your hand, most of the time, except those non-action cards, I think it's better just to block with it. Don't block with your blue. They really don't have many blue in this deck. Um, what time is it? All right, it's already 8.
Yeah.
Um, so I think, I mean, it's pretty straightforward. I play almost all my cards. Uh, you want to do possibly three attack per turn. Try to survive, which is not that easy, and try to keep your non-attack action card are very valuable because they trigger like the armor and they can do some other stuff. So, oh well, he left, but I was about to pull this Prism deck now. So, and you know what? Maybe keep Boltwin.
Okay.
Um, I I mean I went because Chain. A lot of people voted for Chain, so I went into detail. But Prism, we had some people, but less. Let me just check roughly what we have. We have the cool librarian. I just want to see, how many. But I think they are rare. The card that make shield.
Have you guys done
Oh.
the brute deck yet?
Well, Brute was third, so we didn't do Brute. Brute
Okay.
didn't get enough votes. I'm sorry.
Fair. No, hey, that's all right.
We did Chain, and now I'm gonna do Prism.
I gotcha.
So Prism, all those cards here are just boom attack. There is 2 aura and more attack. So we have 1 prismatic shield. So this is pretty straightforward. It's just attack and boost attack. So like the chain deck, it's a bit more complex to play. You have to think about your arcane damage, your non-attack card. But this deck is like just bash in your face every turn. Uh, like because Prism you can play with like aura at instant speed and you can do some cool stuff, but there is only 3. I mean, there is 2 aura and 1 instant. I don't think it's that relevant. And the librarian, I think in this deck is not that good either. Because it works, it do something when you create a spectral shield. Um, and you don't have, I mean, you just have 1 card that makes spectral shield. Otherwise, you have to, use your resource. I'm not saying it's not good, but it allows you to draw a card, though, the librarian. So it make it creating spectral shield worth it. What do we have for equipment? We have some nice, and these prism have really nice boots. Even like those not so good boots looks beautiful. And yeah, I mean Dreamweavers, you keep it for your big attack, like either when you think you can kill your opponent, or if it's something like very you really want to hit. Uh, yeah, it's built as a very basic deck. So I think if you want a deck kind of simple to use, this looks the simplest deck you can make. Just pitch, attack.
Hey, if
Yeah.
anybody's watching in the Discord and you can watch on Twitch, could you watch on Twitch so we can make the screens a little bit bigger? The link is in the live streaming post.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, for next time we'll
Oh,
have to do that. Anybody that wants to watch will have to watch the stream instead of coming in here so we can keep the screens bigger
Yeah, I
size.
didn't think about it. We can record the stream instead of recording Discord. Are you
it's
recording your
just it's
Well,
just
Twitch?
on the Twitch stream.
yeah,
There's 4 screens on there, and we can't see the. It's harder to see on Twitch than it is in here.
I see.
yeah, well, the people need to leave so I can make the screens bigger.
Oh, I got you. I see what you're saying. I got you.
Yeah, like if you leave here, then I can make the screens
Yep.
bigger.
Gotcha.
And just watch on Twitch. That way
Are
it's
you
bigger.
recording your Twitch stream?
Yeah, my Twitch records anyways, and then I can edit it
Yeah.
from Twitch and upload to YouTube.
Okay, sounds good. All right, well, let's roll the
So
dice.
now we have bigger screens for the YouTube video.
Yeah.
This is what we needed to do in the
Okay.
beginning.
Well, 7. Those
I
foil
got
are
an
pretty.
8. But you can just choose.
Oh well, Prism same, like it depends if you, how you build it, but those decks are just bash in your face. So I prefer you play first.
Okay.
Uh, there is nothing like, if I would say a basic Prism deck you want to play first, maybe. No, because the aura you can play them at instant speed, so no, yeah, so second is just better.
Okay.
I I don't know. Wow, this deck is kind of stupid.
Ah, I thought I just shuffled.
Because you didn't leave.
Yep. I didn't want it to glare too much. I only have matte sleeves. They glare so bad.
Uh,
I could have put on like the
it's okay.
inside sleeves, but that's alright. Okay, I'll play an engulfing
Yeah.
light for now. Actually, no, I'll play across the line and I'll charge a engulfing light.
That's
No,
what, 3?
it comes in for 5. It costs 1,
Oh,
so I'll pitch a red. It's coming in for 5.
yeah. I will block 6.
All right. Yeah, I don't know if I can change the screens. I don't know how I'm able to do that. I don't think I can change the screen setup. Oh, only like this. Maybe if I
Well,
look
I
into it
mean,
more later.
uh,
Sean's just saying if we
well,
could get them like on top of each other instead of side by side, it'd be better.
yeah, let me check out the Twitch. Ah, it's not that bad. Well, I mean, the logo is kind of ugly.
Yeah, it's because we switched. I gotta move the logo one sec. Oh, whoop. Oh, what the hell?
Yeah, we need to work out on how to play better.
Yeah,
Like,
work out the kinks a little bit. I'll try to edit some of this stuff out. All right.
I mean, guys, if you want, guys, you can just come and watch here. Uh,
Yeah, come and watch
like,
on here, and then you can
it's
talk.
easier on Discord.
Yeah, and then
No issue.
yeah,
It's not high quality production.
yeah,
It's really to help you guys around.
yeah, yeah. If you
So I
have any
block for
questions,
6.
yeah, okay. Block for 6. That covers it all. All right, and then I'm gonna Arsenal and pass. Yeah, and if you have any questions, I can just ask in the chat, and then Massa will answer.
Yeah. Well, I mean, with illusionist, I don't need my brain to play it, so that's pretty easy to play. I mean, I just check what's the biggest number. Um, there is one good card. I mean, I will show it, not the blue one, but Spears of Sororities. I think that's the only one that give go again in the deck.
Okay, so you're mainly
Uh,
you're not a go wide.
no, so like, I mean, you can depending on how you build the Prism deck, but this pre-constructed deck
it's pretty much a
just do
one
one
hit
thing.
turn.
Yeah, so
One hit
like, I'm
return.
gonna pitch this
Wow,
blue.
this card looks so cool.
It looks cool. No, it's good. I like it. I will play my Spear of Sorority. I think that's a very good card. Why, except it have Phantasm, but it's okay.
Cost how much? Or I mean, it's coming in for how much?
Attack for 3. I have 2 floating, and it have go again. That's the only card. It's kind
Oh,
of
okay.
risky to the go again because if you break it, I lose my go again.
Okay, I'll just block 3. Put
Okay.
red push forward.
And with my go again and 2 resource, I will play Herald of Protection. If it hit, it go in my soul and I create a Spectral Shield token. Which is cool.
So that one's coming in for how much?
7.
Ooh.
That's very simple. Like, but if you play Illusionist against Brute, I feel like you can't do anything.
For 7. I'll block 3, I guess, and take 4.
So it go in my soul, and I create a Spectral token.
And what do the spectral tokens do? They can block arcane or just block any damage?
Well, any damage.
Okay.
And it's not like they can, they must. So
Oh yeah,
like
they have to, yeah. Okay.
it's same as Runeblade Barrier. You can't. I mean, if I block, it's not gonna pop. But if you do any kind of damage, I will lose something. So well, I don't have any other go again, so I will just Arsenal and pass the turn.
Alright. Geez, I don't know what to do. Yeah, I'll play the one from Arsenal, the Rising Solar Tide. Costs 1, so I'll pitch blue, have 2 floating, and it's coming in for 5. If it hits, I put it into my soul.
So I kind of want to protect my Spectral Shield, but like you come for 4, right? And you didn't put a card in your soul this turn though, so it's gonna be kind of hard to give it go again. Um, that's interesting. I know this deck is kind of weird. I will block for. I block with that. I will block for 3. So you say you attack for 4, right?
For 5.
For 5?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, so I lose my Spectral Shield and take 1.
Take 1. Goes into my soul. Then I'll Arsenal and pass.
Yeah. So this deck is depressing. I don't think this deck is really well built, but it's okay. What I'm gonna do is I will pitch a blue. That's working most of the time. Um, and I will use one for the halo of illumination, and I'm gonna put merciful retribution, which is a good card, but kind of hard to. It costs 4. It's kind of hard, and because that's a light card, I can draw a card, and I will. Three. I will use one to attack with Rising Solar Tide. So it's a attack for 4. If it hit, it go in my soul.
Okay. I'll block for 3.
Okay, you take 1, go in my soul. I have 1 left. 1 is not that much. What I'm gonna do is I will. No, it doesn't work. It's okay. I will pitch a blue and play Prismatic Shield. Give me 3 Spectral Shield. I mean, that's an instant. I could have played later, just I didn't want to waste my resource. I don't leave my last one, and I pass the turn back to you.
Okay. Okay, I'll play Bolt of Courage. And I'll charge. So
For how much?
if I charge, it gains. If it hits, draw a card. It's coming in for 3.
I block for 6.
Okay.
So like, it would not have hit if I let it go, but I want to keep my Spectral Shield.
Okay, so if you block with your cards, it doesn't use your spectral shield?
No, if I block with only 3, yeah. So if I block with only 3, you charge it become 4. I would have lose 1 Spectral Shield,
Yeah.
but you would not have drawn because you didn't hit me.
Yeah, okay. Okay.
So I want to. I kind of. I don't think this deck, especially like this build of the deck, is good for playing like that, but I'm playing a bit like a Runeblade deck. I want to protect my Spectral Shield, so
Okay,
they
I'm
give
gonna
me bot
just
advantage.
I'm gonna destroy my boots and go again.
You don't need to. I block with an attack, so it get +1, so you
Oh,
can
so
just.
I can banish now.
Yeah,
Oh, my bad.
yeah.
Alright, now I'm going to play across the line card. Pitch blue. Have 2 floating. This one's coming in for
Ooh,
5.
a red one. Man, for 5,
Yeah, I have 2 floating. No cards in
it's for
hand.
5, right?
Yeah, for
You have 2 floating. Um, just for fun. Well, I don't know if it's fun or not, but I will block for 6.
Okay, so that
Like
gave
like there is only 2 card in this deck that is good for Spectral Shield, but I had both in my hand.
me go again, right? If I banish, you block with an attack action.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah. No,
Uh,
I think it's better like to get to sol less.
Then I attack you with a hatchet.
Yeah, for 2, right? So I lose 2 Spectral Shield.
And then that's it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I can't attack again.
So
None of
I don't
those
know.
went into my soul. No.
That's why like I think it's better to do the Spectral Shield at the end of the turn, but I didn't want to waste my resource. Alright, I pass my turn back to you. And this was a good turn for you. I think the Boltin deck is pretty solid. Because it's so cheap. Typically those decks I feel don't have enough blue or like they have a lot of red. But Boltin is so cheap that
Yeah, I'm playing an invigorating light, cost 3. Pitched a blue. It's attacking for 6. If there's no
so it's
cards in my soul, put it in my hero's soul when the combat chain ends.
so I will say no block.
Alright, so I think that's it, right?
Take
I
6.
can't do nothing else.
Yeah, so I take 5. I lose my last
Yeah, and then I'll
shield.
arsenal.
And end of this turn, I pitch a blue and I will make one. Oh, sorry, to banish. One Spectral Shield. You have to remember Prism can do, it's once per turn instant.
Yeah,
So
on
I
my
can do
turn
it
too.
during
Yeah.
your turn, my turn. And when
And
it's
how
my
does that work?
turn,
You banish a card from your soul and you make a spectral shield?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, exactly. Banish a card from Prism Soul, create a Spectral Shield token.
Okay, cool.
And I will, I mean, that was last turn. I pitch a blue and I will play this stuff. 6 dominates. If it hits, it go in my soul, and it a phantasm. One floating.
And it has dominate. I'll just block for 3.
Yeah. So you take 3. It go in my soul, and I pass the turn back to you.
Okay, I'll play a take flight. I'll pitch a blue and I'll charge.
So that's for how much?
Coming in for 4. And it gains go again.
4 you say, right?
Yeah, for 4. And if you block with a attack action, it'll be 5.
Yeah, I will block for 6.
Alright. Oh, banish the card. Oh, it already has go again. Never mind. I'll have to banish. Now I'll play across the line. A yellow for 1.
Yeah. Those decks are sweet. Um, for 4, right?
Yep,
Hmm.
for 4.
Yeah, I will take 3. I don't block. Do you do something?
Um, yeah, I'm gonna break my
No?
boots.
Uh,
Yeah, I'm gonna
Okay.
break my boots and
I mean, I
attack.
take 3.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna. What is that?
You don't need you have go again.
Banish.
You don't
Yeah.
need to.
So then I'll just attack again for the hatchet.
Yeah, take 2. I mean, Boltwin is like all those cards cost 0 or 1 on the attack for 4. So
Yeah, not
mine
bad.
costs 2.
2 or 3. Like mainly 2 or.
Yeah. Well, all right. I am my librarian. I hope you're gonna help me out. Uh, so whenever I create a spectral token, I draw a card, which is nice. I mean, it's once per turn, but it's nice. Um, you know what I'm gonna do? I pitch a blue, and I will make 1 spectral token. I get 1 lesson, and I draw a card. And I will pitch a red. So with 2, I do a Herald of Protection. If it hits, it go put it into your soul and create a spectral shield token.
And it's attacking for how much?
7.
7. Yeah, all your attacks are huge.
But I mean, like, I, I don't know. There is no. They are all the same.
Yeah,
Like they are
they're
all
all
like
like 7.
6, 7.
6, 7.
I'm just trying to
Uh,
be a bit fancy with the shield, but
yeah, I'll just block for 3.
yeah, you take 4. So I create a shield token. I don't draw a card because that's on a librarian is only 1 time per turn. Otherwise, it would be too good.
Yeah.
And I will pass the turn back to you.
Alright. On my turn, I'll play an Express Lightning. And I will
Those
charge.
cards are insane. Those
Yeah,
cards are
yeah,
insane.
yeah. I'll charge with it.
That's what? That's
It's coming in for 4.
4.
Yeah.
And then if I block, that's 5, right?
Yeah.
Well, I will take 4. I no block.
Alright, and then I'll play a Courageous Steel Hand
Oh,
for +3.
sweet.
Coming in for 7.
So that's 7.
Yeah.
So that's I take 5.
Yep. That's the end of my turn.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I would not have played like that, but I know you don't have attack that have 6 or more. Like I know you can't break my Phantasm because I kind of know the deck list. Um, because that's too risky otherwise. I pitch a blue. I play Seek Enlightenment. Next action, attack card. Attack action card you play this turn get +3, and if it hits, it go in your soul. Go again. Then I play Phantasmify. The next attack action card you play this turn is Illusionist in addition to other class type and get +5 attack on Phantasm, so we are at +8. And then I play this one. If it hit, it go in my soul, which I had already from the first one, so it's coming for 15 with Phantasm. Well, actually before I do that, I use my Dreamweaver. So it lose Phantasm. My next attack lose Phantasm and cannot get Phantasm. Just in case. I know you don't have it, but so it's coming for 15.
What does Phantasm do?
Well, if you block with an attack action card with 6 or more attack, it's
Oh, okay.
destroy and
Oh, yeah.
it destroys
Okay.
the chain. No,
Yeah,
but I know
yeah.
you don't have it, but this card is just made for that. You keep when you have this big attack or whatever important.
Yeah, okay.
So 15, let's see what you can do.
I can't do much. How much life do I have? 8. Uh,
Mhm.
yeah, block for 10.
Yeah, sounds about right. So you take 5
Yep.
and it go in my soul.
Rough. I did a play like that with Dorinthia once. Hit for
Oh yeah,
15.
yeah, yeah.
Not very often though. I need to get better. So now my turn. I'm just gonna draw and pass to you,
Okay, well,
or maybe Arsenal. Hold on. Or no, I can't
Yeah, just
Arsenal, right? No, I just
something I
have to draw.
learned today is that when you destroy your equipment,
mm-hmm.
so you see how you have your 2 equipment pieces there that are destroyed.
Yeah,
They're not-
they go
Yeah, they're
down.
supposed to go to the graveyard.
I know.
Don't- Oh, okay.
I
Oh really?
I don't use the gravy, so it's important when you play brute,
Yeah,
shadow
exactly.
brute,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
the
yeah,
rest
yeah.
it. So what
Doesn't
you
matter.
can do is like if you have them in like top loader or something, you can just put them here.
Oh, okay.
Because in Flesh and Blood, the order of the card in your arsenal in your graveyard doesn't count.
Right.
Uh, uh, Not yet.
Okay.
So I mean,
Okay.
yeah, normally they're here.
Okay. Cool. That's cool. I just didn't know if it was for all
And,
heroes or just what I learned
no,
tonight.
no. And Shadow Brute, if possible, use sleeves that are the same color because you need to discard at random.
Yeah. Cool. Okay. Cool. Thanks.
Yeah. Well, so end of my turn, I will. End of your turn, sorry. I will pitch a yellow and create a shield. And my librarian allow me to draw 1 card. And now it's my turn. Actually, the librarian is pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's just the rest of the deck doesn't really feel like that. Like it's very aggressive.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. The librarian is a more of a slower pace card, and the rest of the deck is very aggressive. Yeah.
I will. And I draw almost all my deck. I will pitch a blue and I will attack with my spectral. Oh, that costs 4. Oh, damn, that's expensive. I thought that was 3. Oh no, that's 3. Sorry, yeah, that's 3. So I attack. It costs 3, and he attack for 4. Sorry, I need to have go again.
And it has to go again.
Yeah.
Mm. I'll block for 3.
You take one,
Yep.
and I will pitch another blue. Play Seek Enlightenment, and Herald of Rebirth. It's coming for 10. And if it
Oh my
hit, it win my
god, I can't
soul
do
and blah blah blah.
anything. Oh my god.
Yeah, I don't think you have 10. I mean, you need to have 8. Well,
Yeah.
if you have 3 cards that block for 3.
Yeah, I can block for 9.
Ah, well, you are not dead then.
No, but pretty much.
Um, yeah, this equipment doesn't block. So okay, you take one, and
And then I can't do anything
and
next
this
turn
this
again.
card is pretty good because you can put one card with Phantasm from your graveyard on the top of your deck.
Yeah,
So
warriors. This light warrior is not very good against that illusionist. You need to be
no.
a brute to have 6 attack.
Well, that's why. But to be honest with you, also like I think it's just you bash and you try with a spectral shield to kind of get a bit of life.
I
But the
know.
advantage is like
I know in my
I don't think
actual
it's hard
warrior
to play.
deck. I know in my actual warrior deck I have like at least 1 or 2 cards that attack for 6.
Oh yeah, no, I mean it is. We are just looking for. Actually, let me see. Does it have to be an action card or just a card with Phantasm? Uh, I don't know. I will just. So you can, if you have one in your graveyard and one in your hand, you can just cycling them. You can just cycle them. Well, English is hard. So yeah, well, my turn is finished. I pass back to you.
Yeah, and then I'll end
You
my
pass
turn and
back to
draw.
me.
Yeah. Yep.
And so like, I think the goal with Prism is kind of hard with this deck, with a precon deck, but you want to have one shield, at least one, because then I can just pitch a blue, attack for 4, and have go again, and then I can do one more attack. Yeah, I think the librarian is actually very good. Only trouble is that it block only 2. The other dudes,
Block 3, yeah.
shade dude block for 3, and you
Yeah.
can't pitch it. But I mean, drawing a card is massive.
Alright, so what did you do? Are you gonna finish me off?
Ah, I say I attack for 4. Sorry, I
Oh,
say I attack
sorry.
for 4.
I
I
didn't
pitch a
I
blue.
didn't hear.
Yeah, sorry.
Sorry, my kid was bugging me. I'll just block for 3.
You know you're at 1.
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. I'll block for 4.
Okay, I prefer that. Okay, I will try something fancy. I will. So yeah, this resolve. I will pitch a blue and create one spectral shield, and I will make one token and draw a card. And because I have 3, I can banish this guy and search for my specialism card, which I don't know if I still have it. No, I don't. But I wanted to draw a card because now I have one more spectral shield
Right.
and I can just, and I have one resource left, sorry, because I pitch a blue to make one a shield. I pitch another blue, still one floating, and I can attack with a shield that I just created. And it's still, so it's for 4 and it have go again.
For 4 and with go again. I can't do anything 3 turns in a row. Like, I'll block for 5. I'll use my mentor since I can't really use her.
Yeah. Yeah, well, she looked good.
Yeah.
And with my, I still have go again with my last resource, pitch a red and I attack for 7.
Yeah, and I block for 3.
Yeah. But to be honest, I felt like, I don't know, it was pretty tough. I mean, once you lost all your momentum, that was easy. But I don't know. I feel like, I don't know. Prism is very one-dimensional,
I need to learn
but
how
I
to
don't know.
attack with Bolton's axes. Like, it seems like the pre-con deck that they give you isn't really focused on him attacking with his weapons.
Well, the goal is like you charge with your soul and you want the opponent to block. Because then he can attack with one of his axe.
Yeah. I
One
need
of
to get my
his axe.
mentor down. Because one-handed weapons I control have +1. Whenever a weapon I control hits, put a lesson
Yeah.
counter on her.
So I don't know. I think I felt Shen was better. But yeah, it's easier to make a mistake.
Yeah, it seems like if you make 1 or 2 mistakes with chain, you're gonna hurt yourself too much.
Yeah. I mean, Illusionist is pretty straightforward. Like, I think it's hard to make a mistake. Like, you want to keep 1 blue and 1 attack, and so you block with 2 cards. Whenever you can, I think those shield are the key. But this is kind of like where it's hard when to create shield. And I think it's okay, like a couple of turns you had gigantic attack and I block. I use all my card in my hand to block.
Yeah, that's
And I
what
think
happened.
that's fine.
What happened with the illusionist? You did that to me like 3 turns in a row. I had to use all my cards.
Yeah.
So is
So yeah.
the illusionist a little bit better late in game? Like, you kind of want to
No,
make your
I
opponent
think
waste
it's
some
just
cards, or?
because you had no, what is this horrible sleep? I mean, against any opponent, well, I guess, yeah, most of the time, if you have to block with your full hand, and
Yeah,
if
it's
you are
pretty
at
much
low health, you are
game
dead.
over here. Like, you'll be stuck in that same cycle for 2 or 3 turns until you're pretty much dead.
Yeah. What
Once
are
you
those
once
sleeves?
you can build a big attack like a 15 attack,
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, I mean that was kind of tricky. I
yeah,
can't
that
find
was
my
big.
KMC sleeve. Yeah, well, we still have to work on how to make those videos because that
Yeah, we need
doesn't
to
look
make
so good.
sure people don't watch on Discord. They have to watch it on the stream somehow so that we can keep the video sizes like the same
So like
so they don't switch
ah
around.
yeah, I see because on your side
Yeah,
you see two screen, but if somebody comes then I think you can click on
Yeah, if
grid.
you can stop that from happening.
what?
You show non-video participant. You can click in
Where's
and
that?
out. I
The 3
think
dots in the top
yeah,
right hand
it's
corner.
3
Oh,
dots.
oh
I'm sure
really?
there is a fancy name for the 3 dots
Okay, I didn't
thing.
even know that, so now at least I know that for next time. Damn it. Because yeah,
So
every
yeah,
time
now
somebody would,
as long as
yeah,
nobody else has their camera turned on, it'll
yeah.
only show your 2 screens.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I didn't know that. So every time somebody would join, I'd have to like remove the infinity logo every time,
That
resize it,
was
and
pretty
remove it.
fun actually. I mean, Chain was much more fun.
Here, let me try joining with. Oh yeah, see, I've joined, and it didn't
Yeah,
move the screens at all.
you're
Yeah, yeah,
back
yeah.
in. Yeah.
Yeah, your little logo in the top corner.
Yeah,
I still don't know what I'm. Is this weekend? When is
The pre-con tournament.
thingy? Yeah.
All right, so we're pretty much done for the stream.
Yeah, I think
Okay.
we are good today.